Hi, my name is Emmy, and I'd like to talk about something that's very close to my heart. Rare diseases, rare families, rare situations, rare lifestyles. These are subjects that it's very hard to find platforms and placements and communities where it's a comfortable conversation. It's not going to be oh, don't talk about that, or, well, I can't say that because really people won't understand. I think it's really important for rare families with rare disease in their family, for the carers involved, for the community to be involved. And there's a movement happening where there are now online forums, there are support groups, and what's difficult about the support groups really is normally the support groups are hundreds of miles away, and you're just getting to them and organising transport, and even if it's a one-off event it's really difficult because you're dealing with somebody who's got rare disease and some might not be able to travel that far, and trying to make it a situation where there's an open platform. It's difficult to put into words. Yeah, a platform where rare families and rare diseases and rare people who are dealing with it day to day, life to life, and moving forward and always looking and always reaching higher and always grasping for the next part. I think it's a really important thing that we should have a platform. We should have somewhere where rare is given a voice. Rare is a thing. Rare isn't something that is not thought about. Rare is something where there can be so many taboos where people don't want to talk about it. They don't want to. Oh, best not talk about that. It might be upsetting, or wow, I'll tell you my day, but you're not going to believe it. A place where you can just go and appreciate other people's family struggles, but also celebrate their achievements. And some of these achievements can be for people who aren't affected and don't understand. Those achievements can be very hard to be celebrated because unless you're in the shoes, you've walked a walk and you've eaten and slept it and you've breathed it, the small achievements sometimes don't get the recognition. So the idea for Rare Revolution magazine to me as a rare family, it gives me real hope, and it brings a real joy, and it brings a real sense of belonging, and it could really become a virtual meeting place where your struggles daily and your achievements and even the sad ones where the day's just not gone great and you just need to sit down, you're feeling very alone and very misunderstood and nobody wants to know, and sometimes just sit down and take that 10 minutes out and have a nosy, have a read through Revolution magazine, and you realise, like, wow, we're not the only ones. We're not the only ones, who are facing these daily battles and daily struggles. Different diagnoses bring different problems, of course they do. They come with all different sorts of challenges, and it all comes in every shape and form you can think of. But when it's rare, there's one thing that is really in common, and it's so sad. But really, it's the idea of, wow, we're alone. Wow, we're talking huge gaps, and trying to find a way of making that gap and distance not be an obstacle anymore. Rare Revolution could take so many forms and so many places. It could go to so many different levels, and I really hope that it does, and I know the people behind it will make it happen if there's a possibility. But really, for a rare family like yourselves, for our family who has felt alone and who has felt and been given a diagnosis and giving your doctors a go, well, really, we know nothing about it. It's kind of on you to find the information. You know, we've been there, and it's taken years to get to the point where we can talk about it and help people understand what it is. And even medical professionals can meet us and go, wow, that's really rare. And it's a medical interest, it's a career interest, sometimes it's not the right interest. And trying to find somewhere where you do get the right interest and you do get, the positive feedback instead of the negative, or the curiosity through ego instead of curiosity, and on how you go through it daily, what can we do to help. Rare Revolution really does bring a place for us, for families, to get together and, give as much input into Rare Revolution as you possibly can. Share it, make it aware, make it known that you want to be part of this Rare Revolution movement. And to me, it's been inspiring. It's been a real eye-opener that with grit and determination and passion, absolute passion, you can really make a difference for Rare families. And I sit at night now and I'm thinking, what can I do to help? What can I do to give back? What can I do to get involved? What can I do to spread the word? And I think if our families get behind this and really go wholeheartedly and throw themselves into the Rare movement, Rare Revolution could be the place to make it all happen. And that makes me happy. It makes me content. And yeah, that's my. I'd like to go and do something to give back to Rare Revolution. I'd also like to see Rare Revolution obviously get so much more support, because it is charity, it is such an undertaking, and I do not know how they do it every day. These amazing women are just so inspirational, and just reading through and getting an idea and, hearing other stories and realising you're not on your own. Rare Revolution is really taking away some of that loneliness and giving you a place of belonging. And I just think it's fabulous. I really do. Thank you.